This is gonna be like a video about the the Wolverine Marvel Future Fight 110 scale statue, right? So this is a small statue, and this is one that I got about like a month ago, right? So Marvel Future Fight is basically like a mobile game, right, for iPhone and Android, right? That came out 11 years ago, right? But it's still running today, so you can still play this game today. Their servers are still up. So Wolverine, right? So if you're a fan of Marvel, right, I highly recommend that this statue, and it's only $30 or $20, $30, $40, right? You can get it for super cheap, and it is an older statue model. Wolverine, right? This one, first off, I love the fighting pose, right? At the fighting pose, at the claws, there's so much detail in the claws. I've seen some Wolverine or X23 related statues where the claws they're curved or they're like dense in the claws. This one is almost a perfect. And the good thing about the pose, right? So with this pose, you can, if you have like another a 1/10 or 1/9 scale, you can put him up with let's say Thanos, right? So you can do a 1v1 screenshot with him versus a Thanos or Kratos or whatever it is, a Spider-Man, Batman, something like that. A cool a 1v1 kind of statue screenshot you can make with them. So lots of detail like in this, like as usual, right? A similar reminds me a lot of the Red Hulk a Boss Bank video I did. But yeah, at the pose, they did such an amazing job here, like with the pose, and I seen some statues right where the poses are they're very kind of it's very static. It's they're just standing like in one position. There's nothing going on there. For your money, right? And the pose alone is definitely worth the money. Now it has a few flaws. So when it first came, when I took it out of the box, it came with with the foot off of the base. So there's these two knobs. You don't want to take the foot off the base because it's one hell to put the foot back on the base, right? These two knobs, right? Yeah, it's just annoying. It's just really, really, really annoying, and it's not fully embedded in there yet. But and he does have a seam line back there, like in the back of his neck. That's annoying to see, and the mouth. So the mouth is not the same. It's not the same kind of skin tone as the muscles, right? So almost like his face is out of oxygen, right? Or they didn't use the right color, right, for the skull, but for the mouth area. But aside from that, though, the statue, right, there's no other flaws. I like the mask. The mask, that's exactly Wolverine. That's a Wolverine like, and there's many iterations like of this uniform where whether it be X-Force or the one where it's like like a legendary Wolverine, or the one where it's the yellow and brown Wolverine, right? The yellow and brown color to the uniform. So yeah, that's a Wolverine statue, and it's not very heavy, so it's very lightweight, and I usually collect the slightly bigger Diamond Select ones, right? Whether Marvel or DC or anything, right? Sometimes Star Wars as well. But comment down below if you have any Marvel or DC related statues, boss banks, anything, right? Figures. Yeah, so this is the Wolverine one. I can recommend it again, like for the price and the size. It's not gonna take up a lot of space, and yeah, if you're a Marvel fan, I recommend it. Thanks for watching.